4 goals in 5 minutes, and they called one back, and they called a goal back.
I know. I thought it was gonna be 10-0. I'm like,
they just kind of slowed down.
This is gonna get bad. This is gonna get bad.
You gotta give a little bit of credit. I mean,
To who?
to
Nobody.
I want to say you could give a little bit of credit to the Blues to kind of tighten it up.
Tighten what up?
After 5 goals, you can't.
They tightened up their own offense. They only had like 13 shots the whole game.
But it wasn't.
Tighten up, guys.
But it wasn't 10-0.
Let's only play defense and hope they don't score anymore. No more offense. It's too risky. They might get the puck again.
What's a famous saying? I might be wrong about it. It's not about the destination. It's about the journey. Mm-hmm. And I don't know if that's exactly how that one goes, but like, it's like sports fans don't care about the journey. And it's like, I'm seeing all over the internet, like even like from Avs fans, it's like, oh, this is all great and all, but
what about the playoffs?
What about the playoffs?
Yeah.
And my response to that is just, who cares? Like, you got to enjoy what's happening because it's historical. And so many people don't even care about that. And then the same thing comes up, the same questions, like look at the Bruins, look at the Jets last year, look at the Rangers the year before, look at all these teams that won the President's Trophy, and then they have like monstrous collapses. It's like, I don't care.
It seems like modern fans too don't seem to have any trust in their teams. Mm-hmm. It's like the Avs. Maybe not the Avs. They've done tremendous, but let's take another team like a Dallas or something. You know, an elite team. If they were to have a rough stretch and drop like 5,
and they're 4 right now,
half their fans, and not just Dallas fans, but any group would be like, oh my God, you know, they would start panicking to some degree. And everything is so, how'd you do last game? Everything is so like driven by what's just happened in the last week. And yeah, it's easy to lose sight of the history of the team, the accomplishments of the season, what's been building over the entirety of, let's say, 5 seasons. You know, you have chemistry of McKinnon, Makar, you know, all your core guys that have everything that you don't see on ice that has been culminating over half a decade. And it's easy to... And the Blues have been so wishy-washy. I understand the frustration with them, but it's so easy to get upset with your team if they don't perform the way you want on the night that you're there or you're watching on TV.
And I guess that's part of it too. I mean, you spend so much money to go watch your
to the
team,
game,
and it's like they let you down. Or like they're on look at the.
You want it to be competitive at least, you know, so it's fun.
Mm-hmm. Like the Rangers, for example, they got the weirdest season going, where they're like the best team on the road, but they can't win at home. So that'd be really frustrating to be going to those games.
Which makes ownership pretty upset.
Yeah.
You know, because they want people to have a good time, you know.
But then
have a few extra beers. It's, you know, we're having fun.
$9
beers. Just hit different.
Man, this
the next day when you see your bank account.
That's exactly.
You know.
And you're hungover and you're pissed and you lost.
Somehow you lost in overtime.
Yeah. With 0 goals, it's a 0-1 game.
I spent $127 on Bud Lights. Are you kidding me?
And you watched your team not score a goal, lose in overtime.
I thought that would directly correlate to overtime winner.
Yeah. Hey.
If I drink enough beer,
and I
can will them into
there's
winning.
30,000 people out there. I don't know. Madison Square Garden's huge though, so it's like probably 40,000 people. I don't know how big Madison Square Garden is, but anyway, 40,000, $140 worth of beer.
I feel like that's part of the reason why hockey is so much better of a spectator sport than football, Because, I mean, Arrowhead seats like 80,000,
Oh,
90,000.
I think that they can seat over 100.
So, like, you might have good seats,
Mm-hmm.
but, I mean, you're way up there.
You're way out there.
You're way out there. And when you go to a hockey game, even if you're in upper bowl, it's still a pretty good time. And you can get those seats for, like, I mean, cheap.
They're not terrible.
Cheap.
They're not terrible. No. It's a little harder to go see like McKinnon or McDavid play, obviously, but like those,
Like if you're going to go see like a good team play,
yeah.
it can get kind of costly. But if you're going to go see the Blues, that's what you're saying.
No, the Blues haven't been playing
No.
terrible right now.
Right now,
They're like 3 points out. That's not horrible.
they were 1 point out.
Maybe they're 1 point.
The reason
I
they're
could
in the
have that
playoff
wrong.
hunt isn't because they've been playing good.
It's because-
just because everybody's been playing similarly, like
mediocre.
mediocre. Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely a 500 league right now, except for
Can there
one.
be too much parity in a league?
Dude, it's freaking nuts.
You know?
It's making what we're doing very hard
Yeah.
because I can't keep up with it. It's like the Islanders are, I think, like 1 point out from being first in their division. The Islanders?
The Central's the only division where the top, well, even, I mean, just the Avs, the top two, I mean, the top three, so Dallas, Minnesota, I think they have the same point total last I looked. Or maybe
I
there's
think
a little
Minnesota's
fluctuation.
up one now. No, they are. Wait, actually,
They're neck and neck. It doesn't, a point or two difference maybe, but they're neck and neck, and only the Avs are the ones that are, far ahead.
no, yeah, the Wild are one up.
Yeah.
They're 1 point up, but the Stars have 2 games in hand. So, but I don't care. The Wild are above the Stars, and as sad as that makes me, it also makes me quite happy.
You were thinking that Minnesota was just going to start
Rolling.
and
they're. Did you know? I don't think it was last night. I think it was the game prior. Quinn Hughes has already set the franchise record for most assists in the game by a defenseman. Within 3 weeks.
that is kind of surprising.
Yeah, he had
That's pretty
4
nuts.
assists in that game. I think it was 3 nights ago. No,
Mhm.
this is Sunday. So
I can't believe that. I feel like last week I'd watched Avs versus Vegas, I think. We were talking about Avs in Vegas, and I was watching the Vegas game, and I was so happy. And Vegas was up. And I thought, this is good.
up by 2.
This is nice.
Up by 2. Twice in that game.
Yeah.
And then last night,
Same kind of thing. And then they played
the
my
Hurricanes.
favorite Eastern Conference team, the Hurricanes. They blew the Blues out of the water.
So they took
And
out
then they
both.
destroyed the Canes.
In a way, you can say they destroyed the Canes. The Canes played great, though.
I wouldn't say they destroyed the Canes.
The third period, though.
They wrecked the Blues.
So
they put it to the Blues. It
something-
was pretty sad.
something I've seen multiple times this season, when McKinnon gets pissed off.
What was he pissed off about in the Blues game?
I don't know. I don't think he was pissed in the Blues game. I think he was pissed in the Vegas game.
You thought they were pissed because Bennington made the team.
Oh yeah.
And
They kind
Like,
of
what?
They kind of played that way, dude. They kind of played that way. They just wanted to 4 goals in 5 minutes, and they called one back, and they called a goal back.
I know. I thought it was going to be 10-0. I'm like,
they just kind of slowed
this
down.
is going to get bad. This is going to get bad.
You gotta give a little bit of credit. I mean,
To who?
you
To
can,
nobody.
I want to say you could give a little bit of credit to the Blues to kind of tighten it up.
Tighten what up?
But after 5 goals, you can't.
They tightened up their own offense. They only had 13 shots the whole game.
But it wasn't.
Tighten up, guys.
But it wasn't 10-0.
Let's only play defense and hope they don't score anymore. No more offense. It's too risky. They might get the puck again.
Well, you listen to the broadcast, and like they were kind of starting to say at least, like, well, the Blues are playing a little better in the second and the third, but it's
I will say I hate your broadcast team.
they're so biased.
They're annoying as, oh my God. I couldn't stand to listen to them. And they are so up McKinnon's ass. He touches the puck and they're like, McKinnon, at it again.
I like it.
I hated it.
I don't blame
At
you.
least our announcers are pretty honest.
Yeah.
They're like, look, we're not going to polish a turd here.
Yeah.
This is not a good game.
Uh,
they literally said
well-
it on air.
Well,
They said there's no real silver lining. This is
Yeah.
just bad.
I mean, they'll say that. They will say that, but they, like, I was listening to the Hurricanes broadcast on the replay.
And they're like, you think you can choke slam McKinnon at the end of the game and get away with that?
Did you see that, though?
I didn't actually see it. What happened?
Oh, you didn't see it?
I
Damn
didn't
it.
see it. Nuh-uh.
All right. Should I just show you right now, or do you want to go back and look at it?
Let's pause.
Okay. So
That was a solid play. I liked it. Did you see that head control? That was like a it's like a WWE move, kind
It
of.
was, wasn't
that was
it?
sweet. It didn't work. I think he was trying to go around him.
Yeah.
I think he was trying to like pull around him, maybe. It didn't work
there's like no control over your own body if that was.
because he was like trying to go around, and then he was swinging his stick.
You know,
It was gonna be a goal.
You know, in his defense, though, whenever you're trying to defend against players like that, you can't like.
Can't use traditional methods.
Yeah, you got to try to
You have
do.
to take a ninja star out.
It's like that's why they get so much. Like, I mean, they get penalties drawn. They draw penalties all the time. So it's like it's just the way.
Do you
that-
agree with that whole like it counts as a goal?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, because
McKinnon usually makes them from that distance. on an empty net.
like in the
he
crease.
misses it.
But it's like, okay, so if they would have awarded a penalty shot and then he doesn't get it, it's like, what? Like, he would have scored 100%.
Yeah. It's funny that he hits him too. Was it him that hit?
No, it was Landeskog. Landeskog,
It's so funny how they're so good at shooting around a goaltender to like make a goal,
uh-huh.
and then but he just shot it right into the player.
Oh, yeah. Because McKinnon passed the puck back to Landeskog, and Landeskog just
I'm just
nails
gonna
him.
pound it.
Maybe he did it on purpose.
Maybe.
That'd be because he knew that it was going to be a goal anyway.
Right. Why wouldn't they call the play dead? I wonder.
That was kind
If
of
it's gonna be a goal.
That's what the broadcaster was saying. Like
Like why wouldn't you
they
just call it
should have
dead?
just called it dead because he could have got hurt,
Yeah.
and it's like that. I don't
You
want
liked it, didn't you?
a little bit. I thought it was funny. I didn't want him to get hurt because, like,
Yeah.
looking at it, it wasn't egregious. He didn't rip McKinnon down egregiously. He was just trying to do everything he could.
It was more silly than anything. It looked silly. I was hoping he body slammed him.
Yeah, no.
Didn't do it.
I would have been so angry. It would have gone from funny to anger if
Yeah.
McKinnon got hurt. Taves got hurt in
Blasted.
the game.
Oh really?
I don't know anything about it yet, but he got tripped into the boards, and it wasn't intentional. It was Ehlers, and Ehlers isn't a dirty player. I like that at all. I really like Ehlers, but yeah, they were just both going for the puck and tripped. He was going after the puck and tripped Taves into the boards, and he went like feet first and then his wrist.
Yeah.
But he was able to get off under his own power and everything, and put weight on everything. So.
Yeah.
But what brought that up?
I don't know. But Avs overall, did they win all their games
Yeah.
this last week?
Yeah.
Yeah. 2 losses on the season. 28 overtime losses.
7.
Whatever.
The same as
Who
last
gives
week,
a
Joel.
shit? Yeah. Anything
So
else you want to add on that?
yeah, just on the Canes game. They were down. What I was going to mention is whenever you make McKinnon angry, I've noticed this a few times. He'll go up to the glass, and usually it's after the power play. They're so, like, the power play is so abysmal, it's unreal. They end up scoring 2 power play goals in the third period, but they were 0 for 2 before that. Mm-hmm. And this was going to be one of those games that finally you can say the power play lost it for them. And then McKinnon goes up to the boards and smashes his stick on the glass, and he's just like throwing a temper tantrum.
When was that?
After the second power play. They were down 1-3, I think.
I saw a clip of that. I'm like, is that recent or is that an old
he's done it a few
clip?
times this season.
Okay.
Where he's just getting really angry.
He's got a little tantrum on him, doesn't he?
But then he scores 4 points in the third period.
Little tantrum. Little tantrum on him.
And then Nelson did the same thing.
Baby.
Brock Nelson, he got pissed off too, and then he scored 2 goals.
Just smashing his
So
stick.
Biz from Spit and Chicklets, this is what I really wanted to say.
Yeah.
He made an interesting point. You remember like the famous Michael Jordan line where he's like, he went out into the game and he just said that like the other team was like making fun of him and like all the fans were pissing him off.
It's like a David Goggins kind of
thing. He's like, they said all this stuff and I'm just going to get pissed off at him for no reason. Kind of like Bobby Boucher from The Waterboy.
I've heard of him.
Yeah.
Blue 52! Blue 52!
Halt! I forbid you to talk to that enchantress. She's the devil!
She's not the devil. She's the most beautiful woman in the world. I never said she was the devil! She's the most beautiful woman in the world! Oh, please don't hurt me!
That's McKinnon.
Yeah.
He's
insane.
A little bit.
That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah. I'm fine with it.
No, I did hear that about Jordan.
Yeah.
Like he would make up beefs with people
just
to give them like an edge. Like, oh,
really?
Really? You're coming after me?
No.
I'm coming after you. He's like, no, I'm not.
But
I could see McKinnon being kind of insane. I agree with you. I know that wasn't the point of it, but
no, I mean it's part of it.
You have to find your edge.
Yeah.
Like it's interesting, like the psychology behind an athlete, an elite level athlete. How do you muster up the competitiveness every game to play like that?
It's almost like McKinnon is Thanos, and you're down 3-1, and then you just snap your fingers. I'm inevitable. Yeah, I am inevitable. Yeah,
I don't think I'd go that far.
Mm-hmm. He's got all the Infinity Stones.
You know, they say like elite, like Brady, like what do they call it? There was a certain name for it. But most people, when everything's on the line, they get nervous. Mm. They have like a big dump of like norepinephrine, and then their cognition and play goes down. A little
it's almost
bit.
like these elite athletes can turn that off.
And it's actually the opposite. When stakes are higher, they get more clarity.
And adrenaline.
They get more clarity with adrenaline. It's something weird. So I wonder if he has that going on.
I mean, if you think about it, like super athletes, like elite athletes, elite athletes are kind of superhuman. Like they just don't see the world the same way. Oh,
it's like hyper focused.
I was listening to one of my podcasts, and they had an Olympic skier on. He had an Olympic skier, and he wrote a book about like how the Olympics is lonely and kind of boring. Mm-hmm. And the reason behind that is because he says like a vast majority of the athletes that go to the Olympics don't go to win. Only a select few go to win. And those
they probably already know if they have a chance to win.
So they're going kind of for the experience, and they can have a lot more fun. But like the elite, like the Michael Phelps, the Shaun Whites, the Usain Bolts of the world, they go and they're going to win like every time.
Well, to get gold, you have to be exceptional. Mm-hmm. Which means you have to be unlike everybody else. Mm-hmm. Which means you wouldn't fit in with anybody else.
I mean, think about like the bobsledders.
You know what I mean?
Like whenever they're training, they just sit and they like.
I mean, think about
they maneuver all the turns.
Think about the curlers. To be a curler, if you got that little You're fucking going at it. I mean, think about it. 8 hours a day.
I can't tell if you're.
Think about that.
I can't tell if you're being serious or
That's a
not.
lonely path. Getting a slick rock on ice. Who even would have thought of it?
You know,
I didn't. And when I see it, I'm like, I wish if I had to do it, I hope I wouldn't be this.
you're mocking.
You're
You're mocking curling, but I actually heard that it's actually a lot of fun to go watch.
to go watch.
I can't take. I can't be serious right now. You're over there.
All day long.
I'm sorry to all the curler fans out there.
There's a few of them. All the curlers, like the professional curlers, they're just like, they all have dad bods too. They're either like skinny as a rail, or they're just like some dad bod with like a backwards hat. They look a lot like
you.
you.
Ever played shuffleboard?
Oh.
It's actually not easy. It's actually kind of hard.
It's not easy, but it's not hard.
It's not taxing.
No.
But like to actually be good at it, like you can throw it and.
Who gives a shit?
I'm just saying, it's technical. Keep bumping my mic.
You ever play skeet ball?
Yeah,
That is hard.
That is a hard game. Like
You
you,
know what I
think
mean?
you think you get it down, and
Yeah.
then it doesn't go anywhere. That you're. I don't think it's actually like. I think that little bumper there is just there to make cause chaos.
I feel like cornhole.
Yeah, that's a technical game.
That's
Because you see people, they like strategically place their little
again.
their-
It's like a lazy boy.
their
It's like
bags.
It's like a lazy guy game though.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like I could get off my couch
Darts.
and play it.
Darts.
I could do no prep work.
Even bowling. Like,
Bowling. I like bowling.
but it's technique. It's not necessarily. It's
That's true. You don't have to be an athlete. I guess that's
No,
what I'm getting
no,
at. You
but-
don't have to be athletic in
but
any
the
way.
technique, like to do it consistently every time, is tough.
Yeah.
Curling. I mean, it's technical. That is technical. That is a technical game.
It's technically boring.
It's boring to watch, but so is bowling.
No, I like bowling.
Well, bowling's actually it can be entertaining to watch bowling. Golf. I hate
It's just
watching.
hard to compare hockey to anything.
Yeah.
You know how hard hockey is?
Skip Bayless says it's too hard.
It's insane. Like
Yeah.
the barrier to entry is pretty big. Like I mean, it takes a while.
That's all I have on the Avs.
What? That's all you got? Okay. So moving on. I don't have much on the Blues. I wrote a couple of notes on them. Let me get my stuff pulled up if you want to.
I don't have anything pulled up either, so we're in a limbo. Sorry about that.
Sorry about that.
Technical stuff.
Technical difficulties.
Okay. So tell me about the Blues.
You know the song?
Oh no.
Who sings it?
You don't know the song or the singer.
Or the singer, or how to sing it. But do you know it? You're hot and then you're cold. You're yes,
and then you're no. You're in and you're
and
out.
out.
You're up and you're down.
It's wrong when it's
Right.
black.
And it's white. It's Katy Perry.
Katy Perry.
Yeah. You're hot and you're
The
cold.
Blues are a lot like a Katy Perry song right now. They're very wishy-washy. 1 week you think, you know what, 2-game win streak, we're unstoppable. Bennington just threw a shutout.
Yeah, go
Who
figure.
would have thought?
Against a good offensive team too.
Yeah.
Montreal's a really good scoring team.
Ano-
I don't know the whole. I didn't watch it, so I don't.
Another
know.
low-scoring game though. The Blues like something about like 2 or 3 goals, and they're like, I'm done. 5, 6 goals, kind of out of the question. So you kind of need to win them by a shutout or 1 or 2 goals.
But
It's hard to do that over a whole season. And going back to the beginning of the season, I don't have the stats, but they dropped so many leads. It was insane. They would score the first like 1 or 2 goals in the first period, and then they would give up the lead consistently. If they would have won half of those, they'd probably be sitting pretty good right now.
I don't have that problem.
No, you guys are like You ever see a lizard? And he's just sunbathing. He's on a rock. He's just laying there. That's how the Avs fans are right now.
Yeah.
Nothing to worry about.
Well, they're
soaking in
they're
the
the
rays,
fastest, or they have
just letting McKinnon shine down on them.
they have the NHL record for the most wins in 40 games.
They might end the season with like 100 wins.
Maybe
They might win more games than actual games.
16. Well, how many games can you play in the playoffs?
They're getting 2 wins per game now.
How many games can you play in the playoffs? Because you have to have 16 wins. Oh, so it'd be 16 wins. So yeah, you can't. It's literally impossible.
It's a joke.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
You're like, hey, it could happen to the Avs. I'm doing the math now. It could happen. With McKinnon and Landeskog, we could do anything. But anyway,
yeah, we can.
so I was trying to rack my brain and think back to when I could remember the Blues being so inconsistent and going through a rebuild process. I was having a hard time remembering the last time they were this bad. I think it was more of the tail end of Andy McDonald's career when we had him. We had him in Korea, but
In Korea?
Paul Korea was
I thought you said in Korea.
the end of Korea's career. The end of Korea's career
In Korea.
in Korea.
North or South Korea? Did you play?
North. Jesus.
I don't think they're very happy right now.
But
Anywho, sorry.
no, you're good. Anyway,
I don't know Korea.
Paul Korea. He was he was like a prolific offensive player.
Mhm.
Shorter guy, a small dude, kind of like Andy McDonald.
Okay.
Kind of like, I don't know if the Avs have anybody like that. That's like 5'10", 5'9".
I mean, they have Gerard on defense. Offensively, maybe. I think Gavin Brindley's kind of shorter. I could be wrong
Really?
about that, but he's probably like 6'7" or something, and I'm making a fool of myself. But he looks smaller when he's on the ice. He kind of skates like McKinnon, where he's
Mhm.
down. And
Yeah.
I guess McKinnon kind of skates. Yeah, never mind.
So then I got curious, and I was thinking, what was the worst season the Blues have ever had? And in 1978 to 79 season, they finished with 18 wins, 50 losses, 12 overtime.
Do you know if points were counted the same? Like
I don't know. I don't
points?
think they got a
They
point for
didn't get
overtime.
points. So that'd be equivalent to 36 points today.
I don't believe they got.
But
Yeah.
they didn't keep track of that. Then.
So they're obviously not tracking to be that bad.
No.
But, and then I was also looking, their playoff history, they have 58 seasons played and 46 playoff runs,
So only 12
46.
seasons they've missed the playoffs.
which is pretty insane.
I feel like that's really impressive.
But it just shows that we've never had like a dynasty
Yeah.
at any point. We've got one cup win and 46 playoff appearances. And we've had a ton of near, like when we had Hull and Gretzky, and then when we had McInnes, you would have thought we would have got a cup out of that.
It's
deal.
so tough to win a Stanley Cup playoff. Like,
even if you're the best team, arguably you might not win.
yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, what shape are you in when you go into the finals? What have you got left in the tank?
It's like the will to win in hockey is so much bigger than like having the physical, like the
It's like being a
abilities to win.
boxer. The first 5 rounds, you might be the better boxer, but by round 12, who wants it? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Who's got anything left? And that's who usually
And
wins.
it's like you can say Connor McDavid is the best hockey player, but he can't will his entire team.
And he
to-
played really good in the finals.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. But
the culture in Colorado is just insane.
yeah, like
From the coach down, it's nothing but excellence.
and there are Avs fans last season that were calling for Bednar's head. They wanted him gone.
Oh my
And
God.
I'm just like,
That's insane.
it is. And okay, so the what's the coach of the year trophy? Freaking hey.
I almost said
Jack Adams.
I almost said
Santa Claus.
Santa Claus. No. I almost said Sam Adams.
Oh, Sam Adams.
Santa Claus.
No, the Jack Adams. It always goes to the coach that recently got fired. It's like it goes to the coach that recently got fired
That like rebounded.
and then rebounded on a new team. That is so dumb to me. You know, Cooper for the Lightning has never won a Jack Adams. He's Team Canada's coach.
That is pretty nuts. Yeah.
Bednar's never won a Jack Adams. He's never even been a finalist. Bednar.
Yeah.
And he's the second longest tenured coach. Cooper is the longest tenured coach.
Well, if he gets fired and
then maybe he's got a shot.
then maybe.
The Jack Adams is such a dumb award. It's the same thing in the NFL. Like the coach of the year in the NFL is the same thing. It's whoever can rebound with like bring a team back. I'm like,
I mean, it's kind of nice. Like, it's hard to rebound.
it is
Getting fired and then,
but you
that's
got
tough.
fired.
yeah.
Like
Just because you got fired doesn't mean you weren't a good coach.
Berube.
Yeah.
Not Berube.
Ruby got fired.
The coach for the Stars last year. He lost it on Ottinger in that Western Conference loss. And then he
don't
got
know.
fired. Crap. If he were to come back this season and win the Jack
Yeah.
Adams, that'd be ridiculous because he threw his goaltender under the bus.
Has Bruce Cassidy won one?
I have no idea. I don't even keep up with it. I don't care. I don't care
Because that
about
was Boston's
Yeah.
coach. I think he's coaching Vegas now.
yeah.
But great coach. They fired, and then they fired Montgomery.
Yeah, you can fire a coach and he can come back and still be good, but
You can be a good coach and get fired because your team's
and
not
that's
playing
and that's
good.
fine. That's fine, but it's never that way. It's not like the Coopers or the Sullivans or the Bednars. It's the coaches that just kind of I don't even know, like no-name coaches, not no-name coaches because all the
No name coaches. Damn. If you're not coaching the Avs, you're a no name nothing.
I can't even talk to you without it turning against me. You're like all the Avengers and I'm Thanos.
I'll take that.
I have I'm right in what I'm saying, but I'm just going about it the wrong way.
You relate to Thanos, I know.
He wasn't wrong.
Moving on. That's all I have on the Blues.
That was about the
They're a
Blues?
winning. Yeah,
Oh, I'm just kidding.
they're a winning, franchise,
Mhm.
but
And
there's peaks and valleys,
yeah. And we kind of talked about
we're
this
in a valley now.
Whenever you were first telling me about some of these stats, we were like, would you rather be a consistent playoff team that just gets in and just kind of moseys along, or would you prefer to have like a run and then tear down and then a run and then tear down? Like which I don't really know that there is a better of the two, because like we kind of mentioned, like it's about the journey, not the destination. Like you have good seasons that you can enjoy along the way.
Because, part of the argument is once you get to the dance,
It's kind
you
of
don't know what will happen.
Yeah, it's a free for all.
The Blues almost beat Winnipeg.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of which, why don't we talk about the Sabres first? Because they are just on a tear.
Yeah.
I mean, they did lose the last game against the Blue Jackets, but other than that,
They've been
they tied their
franchise
record. So
yeah, so it's so obviously coming into the season, they're tied for the longest playoff drought in sports history with 14 consecutive seasons. They tied most recently. They tied their most consecutive win record with 10 in a row. And towards the beginning of it, you were just kind of like, it was because they fired their GM. And then all of a sudden they started winning. So it was like, okay, so they're kind of waking up to, try to keep on good terms with the new GM. They don't want to get let go. They want to be part of the culture, not removed to build the culture, so to speak. And they just kind of kept winning. Because a lot of the times with, Vancouver, they get rid of Quinn Hughes and they were winning, and all of a sudden they've kind of flattened out and come back down to earth. So they were kind of thinking, we're kind of thinking the same thing with the Sabres. They were going to kind of go up and then kind of level out. But they won 10 in a row. And at the beginning, it was 1 goal, 2 goals to win. And then all of a sudden they started blowing out. They beat the Bruins 4-1. They beat, I want to say, the Ducks. Can't remember who they last beat, but they beat them very easily. And then last night, obviously, they lost to the Blue Jackets. But no, Tage Thompson's been unreal for them. He got announced to Team U.S.A., which I think is a really good pickup for U.S.A. And they've gotten good goaltending with Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen.
You just wanted to throw that in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even know any of his stats. I just know he's been playing pretty well.
Just know he's got a cool name.
He's got the best name.
Yeah.
But no, they've been awesome. I haven't been able to watch a whole lot of Sabres games, but I think I'm going to start now watching more Sabres games.
Well, I mean, it was just a few weeks ago where we were saying like, oh my God, the Sabres are never going to...
Yeah.
They're never going to put it together. Like, we don't understand how another season's going to go by and they're not going to get into the playoffs. But now, I mean, they're sitting in a playoff spot right now.
Yeah.
They got a winning record. They got, they have all the, I mean, every reason to continue and stay competitive within their division. So I really want to see him make it. I think that'd be cool.
That'd be so good for the city and the team, and I mean hockey fans in general. Just
because when you lose for that long, it's hard to keep a market alive, and you don't want to see it vanish. Yeah. Like the Thrashers, Atlanta used to have a team.
Yeah,
and that turned into I think that's Winnipeg Jets now. They moved.
Yeah,
I think that's Winnipeg
and
now.
That's really interesting too, because we've talked about the best team in the league. We've talked about one of the hottest teams in the league. Mm-hmm. Now maybe bring up the lowest team in the league. The worst team in the league, which is not good because the Jets, the Winnipeg Jets. Oh, real quick, we really want the Sabres to win, so that the New York Jets can single-handedly own the record for the most consecutive seasons without a playoff appearance.
There we go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, they earned it.
They earned it. They really did.
Okay, sorry.
There you go.
Anyway, back to the Winnipeg Jets. So they came, like you said, from Atlanta. Mm-hmm. They're kind of a smaller hockey market anyway. I don't remember if they've left Winnipeg in the past, but I want to say maybe it was close to them leaving. We can actually look into that and see. But they're very much underperforming. They were President's Trophy winners last year. Hellebuck's the best goalie in the NHL. Well, he should be.
Let me take you back to last season a little bit.
Travel
back in time a little bit. It's Game 7. Blues, Jets. It's late at night. Me and my wife are up. It's to the point where
I feel like I need to lay back for
There you go. Get comfy. The kids are in bed. We're up. We're on the couch. We're on the edge of our seat. The Blues have just a few seconds left to get into second round playoffs. What could be? With less than a second left, the Jets destroy all of the Blues' hopes and dreams. Turns into a nightmare.
Yeah.
They
I'm gonna find a cool soundtrack for that.
they go from being the President Trophy winners to beating the Blues in the first round, and I thought the Blues, it would take a lot to recover from that, and it has. They haven't really been the same since then.
I mean, Ottinger, Hellebuck, his like, you can probably say like single-handedly that the Blues were so in it from their home games, because like that's what it was, right? It was two Winnipeg, and then 2-2 after St. Louis, and then 3-2, and then 3-3,
right,
and then 4-3. So it's like Hellebuck on the road in the playoffs was just so abysmal. And I mean, not that the Blues didn't play well in a lot of those games. It's just Hellebuck's a different goalie. Whenever he's on the road, and then you have to do it again.
Yeah.
And then you'd have to do it again, and then you'd have to do it all over again. That'd theoretically be 4 7-game series back to back to back to back to back. They just couldn't do it again after St. Louis.
Yeah. And I know they've made some changes in personnel, but if I was to tell you that same team the next season would not only be at the bottom of the Central Division that they dominated just last season, but they'd be at the bottom of the entire NHL.
Which they dominated just last season.
And Hellebuck had a stint of being injured, which put a damper on things a little, but his save percentage, it's pretty well league average.
Yeah.
He looks very mortal this season. The defense hasn't been there for him. The offense hasn't been as prolific.
Yeah, well,
and
so a goalie's obviously different than a skater. Like a goalie, I would say the value of a goalie is probably, I can't put an exact number on it, but like probably like equivalent to 2 skaters, or like it varies, because like you can't say that Connor Hellebuck is worth like McKinnon and McDavid, but you can argue that a team can succeed without one superstar skater. It's a little harder to
without the goaltender.
But then at the same time, I'm like, one player should not dictate the entire outcome of your entire team.
If your defense is that good, shoot, you could put me in goal for the fucking Avs, and I would probably have a few saves.
Yeah, right. Like they might have to score 10 every game. More, no, I don't know.
There we go.
How many do you think they'd have to score?
A lot.
Yeah, like how many goals
they just
do you
dump it in, and it's like, God damn it, Joel. We just played it back to you, and it went in the net.
I really want to see how that would happen. Like you put literally not.
Well, that happens. Like the emergency goaltender.
I know.
Have you heard of this?
Yeah,
there's just like a dude.
The e-bug.
The e-bug.
Yeah, the emergency backup goaltender. Yeah. He's in.
Man,
our intro
can
has.
You imagine?
Our intro has the what was his name for the Blackhawks in it.
Their e-bug.
Yeah, from
I don't know.
I can't remember his name. He's the one that came in and got a few saves.
I know what you're talking
They actually
about.
ended up winning.
There was a whole story about
He was
that.
in the stands and he came down and hopped on the ice.
Can you imagine?
Yeah, they don't. They can't.
You can't do that with a skater, though.
No, and
you can't do that.
You can't do it with a
forward.
goalie anymore either. They changed the rule.
Think if they put you in center. They put you on center. You're taking a face off.
That would not.
Some massive.
That would not be good.
Fucking centermans.
They don't even got to put. They don't even got to put a massive one. They could put the smallest skater in the world.
Like flailing around on ice. Everybody's skating around you, like stomping you.
I'm like doing the. I've got my arms out trying to balance.
You're holding, like, you know, when you go to the skating rink.
And
and
you
like
hold on
holding
the rails.
The rail. You're just going around. I'm getting there.
I got the puck in my my skate.
You're on the rush, but you're just like holding the rail. You're always on right wing.
I'm like holding onto the back of the players' jerseys.
Or they gave you one of those walkers. You're like pushing it.
Hey, I'd probably do
You
okay.
just let go and try to shoot.
Probably wouldn't be terrible.
There you go. That could work.
What the hell is this podcast? Anyway,
So, will the Jets rebound? It's going to take a lot. And in a season where the Sabres are surging and, might start leading their division, and you have the Jets plummeting into nothingness, like, it's been such an odd season. You have the Ducks that are now, the Sharks are doing well.
no, the Sharks are.
It's been like a story of like new teams making a playoff run.
No. Yeah,
And you wouldn't think that the old teams could drop off so quick. You wouldn't have thought the Blues would have dropped off so quick.
not like this.
Everybody was predicting them to be at least a wild card team, including me.
I don't know if I don't know of any. I like any
Who picked
any
them to be like bottom 2-3 in the
any
division?
media, any podcast, in anybody that I listen to, all pick the Blues to be a wild card. I don't think there's a single one that I've heard that predicted otherwise.
Who predicted the Jets to be 32nd?
That
would be a wild take. At the beginning of
I'm
the
gonna
season.
I'm gonna like record a hot take of it and like post it before the season. Like, I'm gonna like change the date on it to before the season.
I said you predicted all of it. Yeah. I think you can do that.
I don't think I can change the date.
No.
I'm gonna try to find a way.
Yeah. You could edit, just like put a date on top of it.
That's how you get 1 million
There you go.
subscribers.
Lying to your fan base.
Geez, this one's been kind
This
of
took a turn.
yeah. Okay, so Sabres are doing great. Jets are not. Avs are doing great.
Mm-hmm.
Blues are not.
Blues or not.
Blues are doing. They're not as bad as the Jets, at least. They're like towards the middle. I feel like
Yeah.
they're not that low.
And it's so weird. They could make the playoffs.
So the big thing is how are teams gonna come back after the Olympics?
Yeah. You know how after the new year, like it means nothing like going into the new year, like nothing changes.
Yeah.
But for some reason it's like the Blues took that as some significant landmark, and like they've actually played really good in the last two. I know it's only 2 wins, but they've actually played really good.
Yeah.
So it's very odd. And then after the Four Nations last year, they were like, oh, let's start playing good.
Yeah.
And then they went on a crazy tear like the Sabres are going on now. So who knows? The way we predict it will probably be completely different than any of how they're going to sit at the end of the season, except for the Avs.
Well, I think we both picked the Stars to win the Central.
Did we?
I think so.
I'd have to go back and look.
I think we picked the Stars, and I want to say we put the Jets
In the top.
I think we either put the Jets second or third.
Yeah.
Both of us.
That's bad.
And then the Avs were
think
second
I
or
put
third.
Minnesota and a wild card.
I can't remember.
Yeah.
I think so. And then the Blues.
And
I think we had the Blues and the Wild taking both wild card spots.
Yeah.
And then Oilers, Knights. And I think I picked the Kings. I want to say you picked. I don't remember who you picked. Maybe it was the Kings too. Neither of us picked the Ducks, that's for sure.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I
Yeah.
don't know.
It's been a fun season so far.
Yeah.
And so why don't we take a break? We'll come back with the hot takes for this week.
Yeah. And then we'll kind of briefly go over the Olympic rosters. We'll go over Canada.
We'll go over
and US.
Team Canada and U.S. And then next week we'll go over the Finns and Swedes. And we're back. We're going to go over our hot takes for the week. Some of these are... Bear with us here. You ready, Tyler?
No.
30 seconds each, give or take?
Take.
All right, first up. Wilson gets Gordie Howe hat trick at the Olympics.
He wasn't in Four Nations, right? No, Sam Bennett was in the Four Nations. He was kind of the bruiser. Tom Wilson he's a whole nother level. So yes. Yeah.
I mean, the way he's scoring.
Yeah, he's playing really well right now.
He's pretty prolific on the physical side and on the actual offensive side.
It'll be U.S., Canada. Tom Wilson will fight Brady.
The Kachuk bros.
Score against
that could be fun.
Matthew. I think it's going to be
real
great.
fun.
Yeah, it's not going to be like a fight in the
USA just fucking decimating them. That was fun though on Four Nations.
Yeah, it won't happen. It won't happen.
Everybody was fighting. Parenko fought. That was fun.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I think that'd be freaking awesome if Wilson got a Gordie Howe.
I hate Wilson. I hate Wilson.
Yeah. Gosh. Yeah. It's just one of those players. Like Capitals fans love him, but
yeah, if you hadn't had him on your team, you like him.
Yeah.
Okay, next up, Bennington gets life flighted out of Olympics due to a skin-eating disease.
That one's strange. Oh, yeah, I can kind of see that. Because he's just garbage this season. He's got an 870 save percentage. Armstrong's going to realize that he made the worst decision ever picking him to be the goalie for Team Canada when he had so many better options. And he's just going to put him on the bench, and he's never going to leave the bench. He's going to be on the bench for the rest of his life. He's going to develop
You're
bed
talking
sores,
about a Stanley Cup winner.
bed sores.
You're talking about a Four Nations winner.
He's going to end up with sepsis.
Anything else?
No.
Okay, moving on. Jets will finish last in the NHL standings.
Yes.
You don't think they move up at all?
No.
Hellebuck just never gets it together. He's sitting at a 907
Dude,
save percentage right now.
He's league average with a team that just can't play in front of him.
But what if all these guys start to get it together?
Yeah, then
You know what I mean?
then fine. Yeah, that'll happen. But they've showed me nothing.
But you're saying no.
They've showed us nothing.
They're just uninspired right now.
Yeah, I think so. And maybe they just need a season like this. I don't know. They'll come back stronger, I bet.
Okay, next, Connor McDavid will lead the Oilers to the promised land.
No. I think nothing's stopping the Avs right now. Like, they're just playing on another level. It's like
So when it comes down to it, McDavid versus McKinnon.
Yeah, and
you're picking McKinnon.
Yeah, and I mean the Oilers never really play the Avs well. I know history doesn't always dictate everything, but the Oilers just never seem to really play the Avs well. And that's not like a flex or anything. That's just they just don't play very well against the Avs in history. But things can change. I don't know. I'm gonna say no though.
Okay. Okay. Avalanche equipment manager quits after 2026 season. Why would he be quitting?
It's a lot of sticks.
He's getting tired of these little hissy fits.
Yeah.
McKinnon, anytime he shoots and doesn't score, he's on the bench throwing a fit.
Yeah.
Just whining, you know.
Like,
Wish I was McDavid. Wish it was McDavid. Oh, God damn it.
Yeah. That's
I agree.
that is
I
a
think
hot
we're on the
take.
same page
That
on
is
this one.
You wrote that one.
Yeah.
No.
He sticks around.
He's probably the highest
sticks
paid.
around.
He's probably the highest paid equipment manager. He's probably got hell
I
of
hope so.
incentives.
You're handling McKinnon sticks.
Yeah.
many a night.
Many a night.
Many a night. He's putting in overtime.
How many points did he score after breaking that stick?
He scored with a broken stick.
That wouldn't be a goal.
That's true.
You'd get penalized for that.
No.
Stop just making up stuff.
Why?
You get a penalty.
No.
You do.
I know.
It's like
Not McKinnon.
attempt to murder.
Not McKinnon.
Yeah.
Not Nate Dogg.
Mm.
Good old Nate
I'm
Dogg.
gonna edit that out. I'm just gonna mute the podcast when I do that.
Start barking.
Yeah. I'm not
No.
that way. I don't obsess over McKinnon.
Okay. So that concludes the hot takes. Thanks for sticking around. Shall we go right into the rosters for the Olympics and wrap her up?
So, you want to tell us a little bit about U.S. team, and I can tell you about how they made colossal mistakes.
Well, the U.S. has a fantastic roster.
They do. In all honesty.
It's pretty stout.
Yeah, it is.
Now, did they leave out maybe a couple key players? I think it's hard not to leave somebody out, but you can make the argument that, like we've talked about before, that Robertson should have been on the team. I agree. I don't know, and we talked about the fact that the GM is Minnesota's GM,
Yeah.
so we didn't know if that played a factor or not. Kind of like how Armstrong put Parenko and Bennington in.
Yeah.
Which I'm not necessarily against for Team Canada, but I do think
There's an argument
they're
to be made.
underperforming a little bit.
There's an
season.
argument to be made that you can have chemistry with a less prolific player, and that player would perform better.
Like you've seen Miracle on Ice.
I feel like U.S. is living in that, though. They've been living in that moment, and they're trying to construct a team just like that.
I don't think so. I think the point was they took what they thought would be the best playing team as a unit, not the best necessarily.
Didn't they,
the players are the best stats.
Didn't they get outshot in that game like 3-1 or something ridiculous though?
Their goal. One of the main storylines behind that was
their
the goaltender was
goaltending.
fantastic.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Absolutely.
So-
But they're banking on Hellebuck.
And he just came off injury, and he's been pretty mortal. Yeah.
And they're banking on a bunch of defensive-minded players, which Brock Nelson made the team. I'm super happy for. And maybe not defensive-minded. Maybe I shouldn't put it that way. Because they have Kyle Connor. They have JT Miller. They have Tage Thompson.
Matthews not having a great
Boldy.
season.
Matthews
Larkin,
just came off a hat trick.
Okay, so he's picking it up.
A little bit, yeah.
Larkin, I love Larkin. He's fantastic. Hughes.
Jack Hughes is a good scorer.
Obviously great. Boldy. Let's see.
Boldy's been playing great this season. He's
Keller. Keller is the Blues killer. He is slick.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Keller's fantastic. You go up and down the lineup. This is the best of the best for the most part for each nation.
But my argument to this offense,
Tage Thompson, Kachuk.
yeah,
Brady's good. Matthew definitely should make the team. I would say Brady. You could almost argue that Brady could be switched out for someone like Robertson.
this could be a hot take. Why is Matthew going? He's missed the whole season.
Yeah.
He.
I think they want that magic
I
from
get
the
it.
Four Nations.
I do get it.
You know what I mean?
I understand they believe that they had a team in Four Nations to win, to
What do you
beat
think
Canada.
when Wilson collides with the Kachuk bros?
It'll be interesting.
I was thinking, is this going to be a physical endeavor? And then I saw some of the lineup and they put Wilson in. I'm like, ugh.
Yeah.
They're counting on some physical play for sure.
And they're putting Wilson in just to get under all of Team USA's skin. It's almost like they have like the best scorers in the world and they just want one person on there just to get under.
I'm
everybody's
really
skin.
excited to see Slavin play.
Mm-hmm.
McAvoy's really good.
Yeah, and Quinn Hughes.
Quinn
he
Hughes,
wasn't on.
obviously.
He wasn't in Four Nations.
Right.
I don't remember if it was injury. I can't remember exactly. I think it was injury. I think it was
Seth
hurt.
Jones, I mean, he's good.
Yeah.
I'm not
And then Charlie
as
McAvoy.
impressed with Seth Jones overall, but Brock Faber. So there's, I mean, it's stout.
Faber
It's a
and
stout
Werenski are
lineup.
both really young.
Jack Eichel,
Yeah.
you know, Eichel's the man. He's really good. Kyle Connor.
So I think what they were going for is they were picking like
Who does
Kyle
Swayman play for? Swayman. I
The-
feel like I should know that.
the Bruins.
Bruins.
Yeah. The thing with Kyle Connor is they're
And
picking
Ottinger.
somebody with like a really wicked shot,
Mm-hmm.
but they didn't take the best goal scorer. I'm like they're like trying to like pick all these players that have this unique skill set,
Mm-hmm.
but you could have taken one player that has kind of the best of a lot of it.
Yeah.
He might not be the strongest defensive forward, but he's not bad.
Mm-hmm.
He can kill penalties.
Well, it's interesting because you wouldn't put, just theoretically, you wouldn't put 3 Ovechkins. Like if you had
Yeah.
3 archetypal Ovechkins, you wouldn't pick 3 Ovechkins. You'd pick probably an Ovechkin, a Marner, and then like a
Right.
Wilson.
But you're leaving
That's pretty
But you're
classic.
leaving Ovechkin off. Not saying Robertson
Well,
is
no,
as good as
they
Ovechkin.
might be thinking as far as goal scoring for each line. Maybe they're thinking like, okay, we got Matthews, we've got Eichel, we've got Keller.
Mhm.
Because each line, maybe they're thinking we want a sniper, we want somebody that is like a prolific goal
Yeah.
scorer, and then we want somebody that's a playmaker a little bit.
But you look down the list, and you can't say that you take any one of these players off the list and insert
This
Robertson.
will be interesting to know what people think too.
Yeah,
so
like I think
I'd be really interested if comment and let us know
Mhm.
what you think.
Yeah.
Do you pick the best player or do you pick
and I don't necessarily think pick like don't go best player insert here, second best player
Mhm.
insert here, third best player, and all the way down the list do that.
no?
But and we're not making the team, so like I'm kind of playing devil's advocate here. I'm like I can't necessarily say that I see why they did it this way, but I guess they did it for a reason, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, don't get me wrong, I am not saying that Team USA is not stacked. They have a ton
You
of talent.
texted me the other night and said
Oh,
if
wait,
Canada made a whole second team, they could stomp USA's number 1 team. So let us know. That's a hot take. Let us know what you think in the comments about this. Anyway, why don't we go to the Canadian side and we can take a look there. Let me pull it up as well.
Okay. I did say that, didn't I? And it'd all be made up of Avalanche players.
Now, don't get me wrong. Canada stacked. Crosby, McDavid, McKinnon, Point.
Reinhardt,
Reinhart.
Marchand, Marner,
Yeah.
Suzuki, Celebrini, Hagel, Wilson,
Stone. Mark
and
Stone's
Sorelli.
fantastic.
And Sorelli. You hear all those names, and you
Mhm.
think the best at their position. Now, obviously, there's only one that's the best at his position, McDavid. Right?
McDavid. There you go.
No.
Well, we're finally on the same page. This is great.
The best at his position, would you put McDavid? Or would you say Crosby
Right now, McDavid.
in this game?
In this game, McDavid.
Really?
Yeah.
I'd still say Crosby.
McDavid's better than Crosby.
Wow. Holy smokes, you said it.
I said it.
You're the only one in the world.
Just me.
I don't know.
You don't think so?
No. No.
I
No.
think just like Crosby's the best of his era
No.
at his position.
So I would say that McDavid's a better goal scorer right now. He can produce more points, but I think the best overall player is still Crosby. The one that's going to will Canada to win, it'll be Crosby. Crosby will lead it. He'll be the leader to get him the gold.
The question was, who's the better player at their position? And I think McDavid.
That's fair.
But anyway,
I can see your point.
that I could see it either way too. Now, who do you feel like was left off of Team Canada that really could have gotten a spot? And it's hard to bump any of these guys off. Wilson, for how much I hate him, he's having a good season.
Yeah.
And he's got that net front presence that they need.
I look at
And they don't want to get bullied.
so just off of forwards, I look at Canada and I see it a little different than the U.S. I see it as the players that they left off could have been on the team, but maybe it's because maybe they have less. I can't say they have less goal scoring. Like you can't.
You
really
feel
say
like
that.
they made solid picks.
I think they made solid picks.
Like
they
you're
took they took
happy.
their top goal scorers and then they added around their top goal scorers. The U.S. built based off of defense and then added some goal scorers. You know what I mean? Which
I don't know.
I just don't. They didn't take their best point. I think they left off like 5 of the top 10 point producers for the U.S.
Mm-hmm.
The number 1, the number 3
It's
with Cole
interesting.
Caulfield. We didn't even
what-
talk about all the ones that they left
It's
off.
interesting there's a lot. Cole Caulfield would have been fantastic. I'm curious to what the GM, the coach, and the players, what system, what style they're wanting to play.
Because I'm sure like Cooper and Armstrong, they were together when building the team. Obviously they were. And then maybe the captain, maybe he didn't have like a ton of pull, but maybe he was able to put in opinions. I don't know who is it Matthews? Is Matthews the captain of the U.S.?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I hope not.
Yeah, right.
I hope not.
It's got to be like,
Do you think that? Well, I don't think this is the case. I was gonna say maybe they pick some based on the market they pull, the amount of like fandom, but I don't think so because I mean, not many. I mean, Wilson's popular, but he's not like a huge draw or anything.
but for the U.S., you know, Cooper pulled some players from the Lightning. And I'm sure Sullivan, well, now that he's not with the Penguins, but anyway, the people that I think Canada left off, Sam Bennett, maybe Connor Bedard.
Yeah,
I think Bedard's a tough one.
coming off an injury.
Yeah. I can't really think of too many other Canadians that I feel that I would put in this lineup. I don't know.
Where's Celebrini? No, there he is. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm like he's down a
Yeah.
ways. Okay,
Picking
I'm like,
Nick Suzuki,
we didn't even mention Celebrini.
fastest teenager
I mean, he's
to get to 100 points.
he's playing tremendous. You know,
Yeah. He's it's unreal. Not fastest teenager
And
to
then-
get to 100 points, but like one of I don't remember.
this will contradict your hot take, but with Bennington, nerves of steel in. I know you hate.
We're gonna have to
Bennington.
see. We'll
I know you hate Bennington, but when the chips are down,
yeah.
he's a hard one to not think even consider putting in.
Yeah. So if never mind, I'm not gonna get too much into it.
Take his save percentage.
Yeah.
Why don't you think about this? Take his save percentage in all of the biggest games
Yeah.
of his entire career,
Only time will tell
and you'll find
with Bennington.
it's
in
quite
that
high.
It could be the best choice that they made. He could save them, could lead them to a gold. He's done it time and time again. I mean, yeah. He's done it multiple times.
Yeah.
When you have a team that's not playing well in front of you, a goaltender can struggle.
Right. Like
So-
you're curious. It's curious to see if like you threw Bennington
Yeah.
in with the Avs.
Yeah.
What would his save percentage be?
It's true. It's true.
Probably be pretty good.
But he has to play up for his team whenever
Yeah.
Your team's not
And
playing well for you.
He's done that a lot.
Yeah. So, and this
It'd
is
be nice if they could produce like
this is
a
the
cushion for him.
This is much bigger than inserting him to the Avs. They're inserting him to the best players in the world
Yeah.
at that for that country. So it's like he is
And
playing.
you know how competitive Bennington is?
Yeah.
Not just, I mean,
Yeah.
it might bring out the best in him. And it might be a good thing for the Blues, him coming back. Like he was on fire through the Four Nations.
So
and then he came back.
I would say
and he
that
was on a tear.
I would say that if they played well in the game against the Avs, they probably should have woken up for that game too, though.
They should have, but what I mean is like his teammates during this will be all
rested and.
Well, I mean, these are all world-class people.
Yeah.
And when you hang out with world-class people, it elevates you.
We'll just see. We'll
So-
we'll have to see. Again, they pick the goalies. It's like so Canada picked goalies the way that I feel like the U.S. picked forwards. They went to their game plan, and they stuck with it.
Yeah.
You know, and only time will tell on what, because I mean there are plenty of Canadian goalies who have better production.
I know you wanted Blackwood in.
I did.
I'm excited. This is going to be fun.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited to see
Yeah.
the U.S. play. My inner patriotism comes out. I love it. It's a good time. It's a huge spectacle for hockey, which I really enjoy. And we're going to plan on going over Sweden and Finland.
We didn't talk about the defenseman.
Okay, we can touch on this real quick, and then we'll wrap it up.
Yeah. So they have Shea Theodore, great defenseman. Cale Makar, Devon Taves, Drew Doughty, Thomas Harley.
Doughty's getting up in age, but still
Harley from
still
the
good.
Stars. I think the only Stars player.
I wonder, U.S. might have stronger D. That might be I guess you could say everything's a hot take, but
I don't know that that's even a hot take though. It's like they might be deeper.
yeah.
They have the
I mean, they
second
have
best
Cale
defenseman,
Makar, and they have
Devon Taves.
like I obviously love Parenko, but he's not elite.
Devon
And
Taves
then
might not even go. He
Theodore's good.
his wife is expected to have a baby in February.
Morrissey. Yeah, I don't know. I like the U.S. defense maybe a little bit more.
Yeah.
They might have the edge on forwards. U.S. might have the edge on D.
We will see though. The D for Canada had Cale Makar get sick. I think Fox missed some time. Somebody else missed some time in Four Nations. They still played good. So they were even missing pieces. And played good.
Fox is American, isn't he?
Yeah. Who am I thinking of? Yeah, you're right. Thinking of somebody else.
Because Fox was one I thought maybe they could have taken.
Theodore got hurt. Shea Theodore got hurt.
Okay.
That's what it was.
Okay.
I don't know why I said Fox. It's weird.
Yeah.
But anyway, no. I'm excited too. You follow the country more than me. I follow the players. I like to go to whichever player I want to.
I mean, obviously,
the
only two Blues are playing on Team Canada, and I'm rooting for U.S.
Yeah.
But
And I'm kind of perplexed because
you're perplexed.
Perplexed.
Suplexed. Tex-Mex.
Acid reflex.
Say it with your chest. That didn't rhyme. Go ahead.
Anyway, I'm kind of in a little bit of a predicament because Nathan McKinnon, Cale Makar are
you got
playing for
Landeskog.
Canada, and then Landeskog's going Sweden, and then Brock Nelson's U.S.
Could he just be Canadian for a day?
I would
or
love-
for a week.
That'd be great.
But
If Landeskog was on Team Canada, he would still want to be captain. Crosby would be captain.
Yeah.
Never mind.
right.
There's nobody taking. Crosby is the captain of the NHL.
Why don't we wrap it up for now?
Yeah.
I'd be very curious to know what everybody thinks about the Olympics. Who are you excited for? Who you're rooting for? Do you think they made a few mistakes on the selection for Team U.S.A? That seems to be a point of contention. And we'll go over, like I said before, we'll go over Sweden and Finland next.